I want to see it.
So one of the cool things we get to do here, because it's Gamescom, is that we get to show a new region. This is Gorgoroth, and currently Bob is in Gorgoroth at night.
Mount Doom in the background.
A little Mount Doom action in the back section.
We're just going to go at this fortress, though.
Beautiful.
And so this is the Mystic Tribe, and I think Bob's going to try to take it down. This is a
No big deal.
No, NBD.
No big deal.
You got this.
Wait, what is he on?
What was he? So this is the siege upgrade screen. And so whenever you try to take down a fortress, on the left-hand side, you have all of your followers. These are the folks that you basically have turned to your side. These are your ally Captain Orcs. And he's going through, and right now, actually, do you want to go into the selection screen a second? Yeah.
To pick one of these
Yeah,
guys,
to pick one of these.
Sure.
So basically, this is the army screen. It's the heart of the Nemesis system.
Okay.
And all of the guys with the blue icons over their head, those are our followers in this region.
Nice.
And so we can go through and pick which one of them is actually going to help us take down this fortress better than the other. So you basically can build up your army, and he's got 3 slots right now. Oh, somebody already took out like 4 guys on the other side.
They're just unknown. I don't know.
They're unknown.
I don't have intel on these guys, so they're going to be a lot harder.
So here's the deal. To give Bob, the lead designer, a little bit of a challenge, we gave him 3 followers, and we made it so he has to take out 6 war chiefs within the fortress.
Goodness.
Yeah,
no
and if
pressure.
So those of you who played the original Shadow, the war chiefs, individual war chiefs, were the bosses in the original Shadow.
They're tough.
He's got to take out 6 of them, and then he's got to take out an overlord, who is like the uber boss of this level.
Oh, Bob.
So Bob,
I got this.
I know you
It's
got
time to
it.
get sweaty, boys.
Yeah.
The nice thing is, if I die, it's kind of okay.
Sweaty.
Let's get it.
There's our handsome fellow Italian.
Now, and you guys
so
got
good.
Troy coming back.
Oh my God, we totally got Troy.
Troy.
Troy's awesome. He is fantastic to work with. One of the things that Troy got to do for the first time on this is he got to do the performance capture direction.
Ooh, he loves doing
So,
that
yeah,
too.
so he and a group of we got our overlord,
Okay, what's his name?
Thrak the Deathless.
The Deathless.
So he's a poisonous mystic assassin, but he's also the overlord of this area.
Oh my God, someone please cosplay that.
Oh my God, the amount of
Cosplay
the
that
amount of
and
orc
at me.
cosplay that's gonna happen.
Oh my goodness.
I'm feeling it. So he's basically talking to some interactions we've already had, because it's pretty late in the game, and we've already we have some history with these guys, and he's basically talking shit about how we can't take fortresses.
Oh, well.
You stand before.
Oh, look at that dude.
Ooh.
That's
that
Gluck.
is wild.
He's one of ours. Yeah, this is it. This is the Nemesis
You
system.
guys do such an incredible
This
job.
is so wild.
Every single one of these guys is going to be different.
Detail.
Yeah, and it's at 720p.
Oh
Wait till you see it at 4K. Come down to
yeah.
the show floor.
What's it like on the Xbox One X? Is it?
It's mind-blowing.
It's mind-blowing?
Yeah, I mean,
my
I
God,
pre-ordered
guys.
mine for games like this.
Yeah, 4K HDR is just a game changer
What?
to me. Yeah, like so we've been demoing this a lot. So at E3 we
Beautiful.
demoed this at in 4K, and as a dev you sort of get used to this 4K,
Right.
And you go back to 1080 and you're like, oh, it's all blurry, it's weird, and it's sort of the same jump from 4K to 4K HDR is that you get used to this 4K, and then you see 4K HDR and you're like, wait,
Was
What's
that a
going on?
now it's
dragon
even
flying
better.
Yes.
above you?
A Drake.
Oh.
The
Right.
rapper?
The rapper-
Drake was
so-
up in
You put Drake
Oh,
up
the
there.
he is.
Drake
Oh.
just like let loose.
He just wrecked that
Whoa.
giant siege beast.
He wrecked
oh,
the
let me,
siege
No big
beast.
deal.
Let me get this one.
Oh,
So he just basically dominated the siege beast and can now use their siege beasts
Just gonna
against
turn him
them.
around and drop him on some of
Turn
these
it.
guys.
So
So he's shooting curse bombs, so it's gonna freak these guys out and do some damage.
So
But
there's multiple. You can these guys can shoot poison. They can shoot fire bombs, but there's also curse.
Wow, that looks so rad, man. Let me. When you guys did the first, did you work on the first one? Did you gentlemen work on the first one?
I've
You
worked
worked
at
on.
22 years. so
22
I've worked on
years.
all of them. Yes.
Oh my
he's a
goodness.
legend.
Wait
Oh.
a minute. You've been around for a while.
Yeah, I started on
But,
Shogo.
oh my gosh. Okay. Were you nervous about the first one?
Oh my God! Yeah.
Why? I knew that. I knew that you guys were nervous about the first one. Why?
So it
look,
was our first third-person
Right.
game. It was our first open-world game. We had been working on it for a while, and then we were doing this Nemesis system. And every time we tried to explain the Nemesis system to consumers, to executives, they were like,
I don't get it.
I don't fucking get it.
Really?
Yeah, because until you play it,
There's
like when
nothing
you just
when you first play it and you hear the music, you know, if you know anything about Middle Earth, you know anything about Lord of the Rings, you literally just, I was almost like in tears because I was like,
awesome.
and then I binged out and played for hours. I didn't shower for like 3 days. I was like, don't at me, I'm out. It was an incredible experience, and I think for anyone who first started it, it was the same.
Yeah. But did you know how nervous Monolith was about this?
I did. I heard down the grapevine.
I was in the grapevine.
were you?
Yeah, man, you guys were tripping.
We were. Because nobody like you know, we would explain it and everybody'd be like, it's bullshit.
What, really?
They can't do
Damn.
that. Like nobody can do that. And then once people started playing, they're like, wait, what? You
Yeah.
guys actually did this?
Yeah.
That's crazy. And the same thing, like, yeah.
And you nailed it.
This we in this one we turned it up to 11
So let me flip this for you.
Why don't you just make 10 even louder?
because of 11.
Oh, because you'd rather go to 11? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me flip this for you. So now coming into a successful franchise,
Yeah.
and now coming into the second game.
Do you see Bob has game face on? By the
He
way,
is so sweaty,
'Cause
guys.
it's hard, yeah.
He's the
Oh,
game now.
somebody get
Yeah.
him down.
I've already gone
I
down
want to know, is it a lot more pressure making sure that this is, a great follow-up for the first one, for the, the hype and the fandom that's become, this game?
it's like a different. Wait, did one of your dudes?
One of my guys
One
just
of,
took out the.
so one of his captains
bodyguard
just
there.
took out the bodyguard in the section.
Was that a good thing?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
great.
Okay.
Like
All
your
right.
captains, they're helping you, and they'll remember like, oh yeah, I just took out a bunch of
Does
dudes
he get
for you.
Does he get upgraded?
Yep.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he'll level up.
All right, sweet.
Point captured.
One down.
No, I want to go
Five
back
to
to
go.
I want to go back to your
Yeah,
question.
of course.
Sequels are difficult for a lot of
Do or
reasons.
die, man.
Well, you can't do the same thing,
No.
right? And you've got to up it. And sometimes you don't know like how much. And we're all super passionate. We love the first game, and so we went a little crazy. And
Get
so
crazy!
yeah,
You
the-
went for the stars, baby.
we went for like the entire universe.
Okay.
And so yeah, I mean, I feel like there's a lot of pressure to get it right. There was a lot of pressure to fix stuff that we didn't like as devs.
And the feedback.
And the feedback, yeah. Just reading all of those posts, watching people stream the original game, seeing what they liked, seeing what they didn't like, and then trying to figure out how we could
Oh, wow.
sort of integrate that. And on top of this, they are
Damn.
just
I know,
all
you
on
lose,
fire.
You lose track too, right?
Never
It
gonna
looks
get
so
never gonna
good.
Yeah,
get
I'm like,
it,
oh, yeah.
never gonna get it.
Oh no!
Oh!
Last chance? Oh, you're.
One of those guys.
Yeah.
threw out
Oh,
some
there he is.
grenades.
There he is.
Oh, no.
Oh,
He's
X. Don't
Oh,
F this up. Don't F
Brad,
this
you
up.
did it.
Oh boy.
So he's taken one of the 4 outside capture points. Oh, you missed him.
Take some souls at the same time.
All
There we
right.
go.
So what he just did here is this is one of the captains at this capture point.
Okay.
He had gotten him down enough in health, and basically has now dominated him with the power of the new ring. And this is how you build your army. So he just recruited that dude. So he kicked his ass, and he's like, "Yo, you are mine now." And he can now stay and fight. That dude is now ours. He is now part of our hierarchy. He is going to follow us around Mordor.
Okay. But they can turn on you.
Possible.
You got to take care of your friends. If you don't take care of your friends, do they
What do
call
I
you
gotta
back?
feed them? Like some orc steak or some,
No, it's,
you know?
it's kibble.
Kibble?
Kibble.
Yeah.
All right.
Catnip. They like
Catnip.
catnip.
They like to
Catnip.
roll
Oh.
in it.
They get all excited.
So tell us what's happening right here in this chaos.
Yeah, exactly. So that's him.
guy-
That was him.
That's the guy.
That was the dude
who
who just turned, taking out his
Doing
previous
work.
bodyguard.
Oh.
I love this game.
It's all that catnip.
It's the catnip.
So what Bob's trying to do is that there are 4 capture points on the outside of the keep, and he has to take those. Each of those is protected by at least 1 war chief and all of his bodyguards. And
Okay.
so by taking each of these orc captains out, they drop loot. And that loot, there's a whole new system. There's a whole new upgrade system. So you can change Talion's armor. You can change his cloak. You can change the type of bow he has. You can change. So there's a new cloak. Those all have pluses and minuses. They all sort of change how you play. On top of that, they have unlock challenges to even level up all of the gear. So at the top, you see you've got this. You have sword. You have your dagger. You have your bow. You have your armor. You have your cloak, and you have the ring. And each of those things. Orcs will drop those bits and pieces of that stuff, and you can upgrade. And it's both a visual.
How much inventory can we carry?
How much can we carry?
As much as
As
memory
much as-
lets us.
Yeah.
Yes.
All. I mean, at a certain
Deep
point,
pockets.
as
You don't get over encumbered. You're not like
Yeah.
slowing down because
you
you
have
got
a
too much
you
junk
have
in
a
there.
couple bags of holding.
Okay.
That's good.
All right.
So yeah, he's trying to take out the rest of these.
Oh, there's a.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Wow.
so
See, this guy's broken already. See if I can just get him real
so,
quick.
So good. Woo!
Are you getting worked up over
It's
there?
a little
You like
bit.
this?
I'm feeling the heat. The heat. All right.
3 minutes. Can you do this in 3 minutes?
I think so.
I don't
believe.
think so.
Yo, I can't see his face. It's freaking me out. Oh, who's that?
That's his hype man.
Yo, he has a
Everybody
hype
has a little
man.
Flava Flav? Is
Yeah.
that his guy?
We
That's his
actually
sport,
talked.
Flava Flav?
We talked a little bit about making
A little gold,
a
like,
clock.
yeah, a little clock.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna recruit him.
So this, this is an Olog. This is a
I've done
new
that to
AI
my dog
type.
before.
Yeah, did
You
he
put your
get
finger in the cheek and you try to recruit them to do cool things for you, and they don't.
They
The
just
more
looks at
peanut butter you
weird.
give
But
them, the
in this
less
game,
likely they
that's
are to betray.
amazing.
Do you also recruit the hype man?
If he can get him.
Good, yeah.
All right.
Can you recruit everybody in the world in this game?
Yeah, pretty
Yes.
much.
If you wanted to.
If you really wanted to.
Yeah, you just go around and start recruiting dudes.
So then, wow.
You could have a hierarchy entirely made up of your audience.
All right.
That's incredible.
Oh no, I got a guy bleeding out over here.
Yeah, take a minute to yourself. Catch up. There's just action everywhere you go.
So like Fort Assaults, the reason we like
Beautiful.
showing the Fort Assaults is that they show all of the Nemesis system. On the bad side, they
Oh,
compress all of the Nemesis system into like one tiny area. So
Okay.
the amount of chaos, the normal sort of game playthrough isn't nearly as chaotic as this until you hit the Fort Assaults. So what Bob just did is
He revived him.
Yeah, one of his guys was bleeding out.
How hard was it to capture all the audio that's going on, the actual like
Oh, it was
voice,
insane.
the
We get
VO?
so the amount of VO lines in
Yeah.
this game is mind-boggling.
It really is.
And yeah, there's just there's just
What-
so much stuff.
Guys,
was it a,
this
was
is
it
so
a
impressive.
giant?
Can we
I'm
have
so
another
impressed.
half an hour? Because we just keep going.
You can go a couple more. You can go like 5 more minutes.
Woo!
The producers.
Woo-wee!
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm the
This is
producer.
hot. This is hot.
So yeah, I mean, tons of audio.
Oh man, there's
Yo,
one
so
of the
one
new
guy
classes.
dropped a trap. Yep.
Is it one dude that's all the orc voices or what?
No, we got a ton of really good voice actors.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
We got Camille. I don't know if you saw that. So what's Camille's last name?
Dinesh from Silicon Valley.
Yeah, so
Ooh,
Dinesh from Silicon
okay,
Valley
okay.
is an orc.
He does an orc?
He totally does an orc.
No, man.
Yeah,
What's the orc's name?
He's the agonizer.
The
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, guys.
And now are you
heard
imagining
it?
it?
First. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, and that's the best part is that each of these guys have sort of a unique and cool personality. And often it's like, well, wouldn't it be cool if we got this dude to do an orc or this dude to do an orc?
And everybody now wants to be
And
an orc.
it's starting
Yo,
to, like
the
we're
cool
starting to get
kids
to a point.
now.
Cool kids like to be
Woo!
orcs.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I mean,
No chance.
No chance!
No chance! Dead Bob!
Bob!
Oh,
you got wrecked.
Rip.
So many
Got
Will you
wrecked.
remember that?
Wrecked.
Will
Yeah,
you
yeah.
remember all that?
Well,
That's amazing.
that-
Well, you
that
couldn't
is
have died at a
incredible.
better spot.
Yeah, I can't.
And thank you guys so much
Thank
for
you
coming out
guys.
here. When